Good morning, dear students. Are you ready for today's art class? Then let's begin. Today, as you can see on my sheet, I'm teaching you how to draw a peacock in the forest. I've already taught you how to make some wild animals in the jungle, and today let's learn the peacock. As you all know, peacock is the national bird of India, and peacock also finds place in Indian mythology, Indian stories, especially stories related to a god Krishna. He wears a peacock feather. Let's start drawing, children. To draw the peacock, you will first write a number 2, just like I taught you how to make a duck. But the neck of the peacock is going to be long, so we are going to write a long number 2, and then instead of going straight, let's go up like this. Done? Now let's make a curve for the face. Let's double this, children, for his neck and go around and join. Now let's make a triangle for the beak, divide it from the center. Leaf shape or almond shape, matlab badam shape. Eyes. There's a plumage on his head, that's his crown. You can make it like this. Now I feel there's a lot of gap which I need to cover, so I'll extend my line like this and make a semicircle. Over here we are going to make his small feathers with which he can fly, but he flies very little. You must have seen he can fly a very short distance. So now let's make these feathers. Children, I'm going to remove this extra line carefully with my eraser, and now by making these long U's or finger-like shapes, I've made these feathers for him. Now what about the tail feathers? Peacock has a very long tail feather. Here we go. Now let's make his legs. Children, for the legs, you're going to draw 2 long V shapes. Okay, like this. And then for the claws, we are going to write a number 3, which is a mirror image or a ulta number 3, and 1 at the back. Once again, 1, 2, 3 and 1 at the back. Now children, this peacock has some design on his tail feathers. Now what is that design? Do you all know? What does that design look like? Okay, it is made with circle, and then there is a heart shape. But do you know, children, there is a story behind the design, and that design is known as the eyes on the peacock's tail feather. Do you want to listen to the story? Okay, while teaching you the design, I will also tell you the story. Now once upon a time, long time back, there were many animals in the jungle. Okay, there was elephant, there was lion, there was tiger, there was wolf, there was jackal, there was monkey, camel, everybody was there. And they all were thinking, let's make ovals. They all were thinking that we need a king. Now that time, the lion was not the king of the jungle. Everybody saw the peacock. They said, wow, the peacock is so beautiful. He has a crown on his head. He's got such lovely big eyes. His body color is bright blue, and he's got this lovely big tail feathers. But do you know, at that time, Peacock did not have the design in the tail feathers. So everybody decided Peacock looks very smart and he has a natural crown, so let's make him the king. Then Peacock became very proudy. He said, I look the most beautiful and I am also the king. Then one day, shall we make the sun? The daughter of the sun saw this peacock and she said, wow, this peacock is so beautiful. And then she said, okay, it will be so nice if I have this peacock with me. So she decided and she marries the peacock. So let's make the sun and his people are looking at this peacock. Okay. But the peacock, you know, children, like I told you, he had become so proudy that he looks so beautiful. He's the king. He's so good. What happened? He started mistreating the sun's daughter. Then what happened? Then the sun decided that I am not going to keep this proudy peacock in my kingdom. You know, this peacock had gone to sun's kingdom. He decided, I'm not going to keep this proudy bird. I want to keep good people who are nice. I want to keep who are good to everybody. So he sends the peacock back on earth, and the peacock comes back on earth. Now when he comes back, when the sun's daughter, because she was so fond of the peacock, just like you are of some of your toys or some of your things, she felt so bad. She said, oh, the peacock mistreated me so much. He made me do so much work and all. He never encouraged me. He did not say good words to me. And she started crying. So when sun's daughter was crying, the tears from her eyes fell on the peacock's body. And those tears are these marks or designs on the peacock's body. Just see. Tear is like this, drop shape now. So in the oval, we make this drop shape. Now when the peacock saw that I have something on my tail feathers, he thought I need to wash it off. So he went to a nearby pond. Here was a little pond. And he tried to wash the tears that fell on his body feather, but he was not able to wash them. And you know, children, since then this story is very popular in Rajasthan, and people believe that these tears or these designs on the peacock's body are the eyes of the sun and his daughter, and they are watching the peacock that he behaves himself nicely, that he behaves nicely with everyone and does not become proudy and mean. So did you enjoy my story? So now you know what is the story behind this design on the peacock's tail feather. See, I've told you a story. We've made sun, we've made water, we've made the design, and our work is complete, children. You can add some bushes at the back, and if you want, since he's in the forest, so I'm adding some trees, because as you all know, forests have trees. I have already taught you this, children. This is up to you, as many trees as you want to make. And did you enjoy my story also? And now, can anybody tell me, what did you learn from the story? Okay, yes, that we should not become proudy and we should be good to everybody. Wow, that's really nice, children. So today we've learned a lot of things. We've listened to a good moral story and we have learned how to make a beautiful peacock. In the next class, I will teach you how to color it. Bye bye.